Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. Thank you all so much for tuning in again. Merry Christmas, too, if I didn't get the chance to tell you. We did a live stream recently, so we'll go over that briefly. But if you do get something out of this video, I just want to remind you all to smash that like button. Also, subscribe. We have a lot of content coming out this week and for the next couple weeks going forward, and so on. So we're going to be doing a lot of content, and yeah, we're going to keep you up to date with everything. Cornucopias, Meld, Cardano blockchain. We're going to go over everything and anything that's related to crypto. So we did a live recently, so if you want to check it out, we did a crypto holiday special live stream. I'm going to be doing more live streams this year. So we only did a few last year. Probably under, what would we do? Under 6 or 7 live streams. Videos, we did 400 in about a year. About 360, so one per day. So I'm going to continue that. So the goal is going to be around 700 videos, 750 videos for, this time next year. So right now we are Tuesday, December 26th, 2023. Going into 2024, we're going to have a huge crypto year. So comment down below your questions. What do you think about certain projects? How many Copi tokens you have? I want to know. So message me like, hey, I have this many Copi. Your channel helped me out with this. I'd like for you guys to cover this or that. Let me know. Ask away. So that's what the point of this channel is. So definitely go here. And by the way, this is a library. You could type in Dega. You can type in Meld. You can type in Copi, and you could find videos related to your keywords. It's a library for free for all of you, okay? All right, let's dive into Copi. So let's start out with the price. Bitcoin today, 42,378 roughly. Solana's been crushing the last couple days. Today it's down a little bit, but that's because on the week it's up 50%. Another one is Matic. Matic absolutely balloon this week. Cosmos went up a bit. So that's the basic news there. Now, cornucopias hit that 13-cent mark. And ever since the 13 cents, I'm like, man, this feels like it's a little high. And it dipped down. But again, we are long-term on cornucopias. I'm talking at least, a year or two from, taking profits. That's at least what I'm thinking, right? So I've been talking about a $400 to $500 million market cap for Copi. That makes sense to me compared to other projects. So comment down below, when are you taking your Copi profits? Nothing in this video, by the way, is financial advice. Make your own decisions. You can't all be the moose, but you can make your own decisions based on watching the moose. Or, just, I don't know, just thinking like a moose, right? That's all you got to do. So on the week, we're down 20%. On the month, we're up 140%. Could this 9.5, 10 cent mark be the low for the short term? Let's hope so. I don't know. I feel like we could definitely pull back much lower. But on the dexes, it costs so much to exchange, right? So yeah, it's tough to say. There's so much positivity going on in Copi. I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to hold right now. It doesn't make sense. Maybe, I could move a bit in ADA. But I am long-term on Copi. And yeah, I'm just bullish on the project. So let's get into the file node. So if you go to nft.cornucopias.io, you can go to the sale. So I'll show you a couple of different routes to get there. So that's what you'll see here. Comment down below if you minted these. I minted 7 of them. So I'm going to show you guys that. So I think they look great. This is what the NFT looks like. So it's the file node access key. And what this is an NFT that allows you, I guess, if you buy the NFT, it would mean that you own a file node that you can then use to, run a file node on your computer. So you can do, I think you can do like up to 30 of them from one computer. You're going to need a little more computing power, but I did an in-depth video for you all. So I minted 7 of these. I'm going to get into some of the reasons why, etc. So if you go to orders, you can see here, I got them for around 470 ADA on average. So there's 7 there. So I minted in tier 1B and then tier 2, something like that. shipping initiated. So you're not going to get these until what, like January, February, March, May, June or July. Again, I did an in-depth video. So if you want to see more about the file nodes, go under videos and go to how to mint Copi File Node. In there, I do a 40-minute video. So I go over all that stuff and more. So definitely check that out if you want. Perhaps we'll go over some of it in this video as well. So that's what it looks like. It's just going to be a while till we get them. But yeah, I think they look good. And basically what you're doing, what Copi is allowing us to do is to run Copi nodes so we can run data from the game, and we're making the game more decentralized. And we get rewarded with Copi tokens for running the nodes. So the more your node is going to have more impact on users. So if your node is allowing gamers to easily download files and get some of the files that they need for the game, then you're going to be rewarded with more Copi. So I think it's a good idea. I think long term this is going to be a good play. I highly doubt that I'll look back and think, I probably shouldn't have minted 7 nodes. But who knows at the end of the day, right? Who knows? So if we go to the Copi website, let's get into they have this document. I forget the name, so we're going to go over it. Should be on the homepage still. I like their website, by the way. Copi's new website. So view the deck. That's what it's called. So in the deck, if you guys want to check it out, go to cornucopias.io, and you can either go to sale or view the deck. We're under view the deck. So here you have all the information. So each file node guarantees a whitelist to future nodes, etc. I go through all this. But really, each file node, try to think of the best way to explain it. So the file node, let's go to the top. Let's go to the top. Cornucopia's first nodes release called the file node. These are nodes that break up our large game file into chunks, which allow for much faster download time to the end user. Please see next page for more details. Okay, so the idea is most games are centralized, right? So you have like all the files that you download in one central place. The idea with crypto and with NFTs, non-fungible tokens, you can own a specific asset ID number. In this case, we own a file node, and that's how the game and the way it works, that we know that we have that NFT. So it's kind of like scarce in that way. But what's cool about it is that we can make the game more decentralized in terms of downloading the game. So to make it a little bit quicker. So if you take a look here, centralized, right? Users connect to a centralized place. With it decentralized, we can, make it easier to connect. So with each new release of cornucopias, the game file will continue to grow in size. So keep that in mind. The file of the game is going to get huge. So if we can make it more decentralized, it's going to make it easier for people to download and get access, right, to the updates, whatever it may be. All game downloads initiated through the game launcher are from a centralized server. And in some cases, full game downloads can take up to an hour or more. I remember playing NHL 09, playing Chell. Those were cool games, right? So you're playing hockey with your Canadian friends. You're like, hey, how's it going there, bud? Like, let's download NHL. Like you could have Gretzky. I'm going to have Ovechkin. So like you're playing the game, but it takes an hour to download to get attributes for your characters, whatever it may be, right? Depending on the player's internet connection and hardware, this is a common issue with a lot of popular games today. So the file nodes, the distributed infrastructure, will not only speed up the download speeds for many players, it will also remove the single point of failure from centralized servers with the distributed network that the nodes make up. Okay, so you can use a large percentage of the nodes and still continue to serve files from the remaining nodes, making it extremely reliable solution. Okay, so that's the idea of your with the file nodes. You have a piece of the game that people can download, and it's just making everything faster, right? But what's cool is that you get rewarded for this. So that's what I like about Copi, man. Like the team's awesome. You have to love that. So shout out again, Rob and Josh, and everybody else involved in the Copi team. You're crushing it. Okay, so that's kind of how it works, right? You run the file nodes and the gamer uses it and you get some of the Copi rewards. I don't know the exact how it's going to happen, but there's a pretty good layout right here if you guys want to check it out. Tier 3 is already sold out. So the benefit of if you've already minted is you get a nice discount. So if you take a look here, 25% discount for tier 3 already ended, 29 and then 33. So I got the 33% discount as well as the 29%. If you're looking to get a good discount, tier 4 and 5, tier 4, 5, 6, and 7 is going to be great. After that, you're going to have to pay a premium. So these are going to get more difficult, more expensive to get. Total supply for ADA, 10,000. Total supply, total for, I believe that's Ethereum, because you can mint it on Ethereum. Wonder what those gas fees will be like. But yeah. What else we have here? Ethereum sales, so we're not even going to pay attention to that. NFT minting and rewards. So July 1st deadline, okay? So in the event that we have not sold all 20,000 node licenses by July 1st, so January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7 months from now, we will pause the sale indefinitely. At this point in time, we will mint and send all owners NFTs. So by July 1st, you will be able to receive your file node. That being said, I don't know if the game's going to be out and available and ready for you to be running these and making profit. So understand that if you are going to pick one up, that you should deploy some patience, right? So comment down below if that's maybe one of the reasons why you haven't minted one. I do know the cost is there. Personally, I kind of wanted to mint like 20 or 30 of them, but even then, like I can't afford to get more than that. Like I already got more than enough. This is the page I like. This is probably the last one we're really going to go into depth with at all. So I want to keep this video around 15 minutes if we can. Rewards earned per day. This is based on you running 10 nodes, okay? So 180 Copi roughly. Rewards earned per year, 65,000 Copi. So Copi's at 10 cents right now. If Copi was, let's say, $1 or, $1.50, that could be completely different. So Copi's probably going to be at, in my opinion, I think Copi's going to be 500 to a bill in market cap. So that's a 50 cent to $1 Copi, let's call it, by this time next year. Easily. That's what I think. So yeah, that's kind of it for that. I mean, that's all the important stuff. Recommended specs. So what's cool is that, let's see here. If you're running up to 30 nodes, let's go with 30 nodes. That's a lot for most of you. So up to 30 nodes, you just need an Intel i3. That's not a crazy processor. This computer is like an i7 even, and it's older. So up to 30 nodes, 250 megabytes or higher. That's decent internet speed. So I recommend most of you, you're probably gonna be able to run 15 max with your internet speed. I think I'm like 100 megabytes per second. So I would say between 5 to 10 nodes is going to be the max for most of you. 5 to 50 nodes, 32 gigs of graphics. Or sorry, that'd be RAM, like your random access memory, right? So yeah, most people will probably generally be able to do maybe 10 max. That's what I think. Probably 10 to 15 without needing to upgrade very much. Okay, so that's all we really got for Copi. If you guys want to, check out the Loose Moose NFT collection. We sold out in 1 hour. So check that out. We got a little bit of activity going on again. I know I picked up a couple for a giveaway as well, but these have been selling like hotcakes. So check one out. If you guys want to pick up a Loose Moose NFT, the reason you would want to is because you are automatically eligible for future airdrops. People have already commented, we did a Bubble Jet airdrop to all Golden Moose NFTs. There's only 5. We're going to be doing others for every NFT you're eligible. So just because you have one of the Loose Moose that aren't as rare, it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing airdrops for just randomly anybody. Okay, so that's about it. Other than that, comment down below your questions and maybe I can comment some answers. Cheers, everybody.